Hi guys, it's Christy Blake. I'm coming to you today from my kitchen, my newly painted kitchen actually. Well, I painted it over the summer, that was a project. Anyways, I'm doing a food haul video for Keto. I've done many food hauls for Vsg, but I've never done one for Keto. So I'm excited to come to you today as I'm sitting here on my counter with all of my groceries and putting stuff away. This is a good one to share. Anyways, I had Vsg surgery on June 19th, 2013, and my highest weight was 260 plus, definitely over 260, around 280 when I was pregnant, and got down to 180 was my lowest. Day of surgery was 250. Then I've regained and I got back up to 229. And this is my week 14, I believe. I'll have to check that, but around 14 with Keto. Last week I was 207. This week I weighed in this morning at 205. So very excited about that. And I was like 205.0, so I'm almost 204, which is very exciting. I'm hoping I'll be in Wonderland within the next month. So very excited about that. I love Keto, and I have a lot to say. Actually, I've had some thoughts lately about weight loss surgery and diets and interesting things. So a lot going through my head, but I'm not going to share with you right now those things. Right now I want to welcome a few people to the community that we have new. Katie, I don't know what her losing weight Kate, no, I don't know. I don't remember her YouTube name, but from Seattle is new to Keto, and as well as Lindsay Fly. So welcome, ladies. Good luck, and I'm here for a resource, as well as Tanya and Sarah Harrison is also here. We've been doing Keto for a while, so whatever you need, just let us know. So here are some food tips of what I eat during the day. It varies day to day, and I won't go through my ratios, my macros right now, but we'll just get started with what I eat. So in the morning, I usually start my day with my rocket fuel. I don't drink coffee, so I don't like it, and I do a green tea. So I boil my water, put my tea bag in, let that steep, and meanwhile my other cup, I get a third cup of egg whites. I do full fat coconut milk. This is my favorite one. I've done the Trader Joe's one. There's a couple others. This is the best one. It stays creamy. You can shake it up really good before you open it. And I have a can opener that goes right here, so I just put the can lid back on it and put it in the fridge. So a third a cup of this full fat coconut milk, a tablespoon of coconut oil. You can get this anywhere. This is a good brand. And then I do cinnamon and a packet of stevia, which the stevia I use is the stevia in the raw. There's several different kinds. Just make sure you look on the label. They all have dextrose in them, and then make sure stevia is at least the second ingredient. There should only be 2 ingredients actually. So that's the stevia, or you can use monk fruit. I'll go over sugars in a second. I have a lot of sugars that I'll show you. So that's my tea, and then I'll eat around 11, 12, 1, depending on if I worked out. Usually work out in the morning. I will have like a Power Crunch bar or half of one before I work out, depending on how my stomach's feeling. Sometimes the fat affects my tummy a little bit, or the green tea, it's one of them. I don't know what it is. I should experiment with that. I am doing better in that area, though. I know a couple weeks ago I came to with a video about not feeling well, and I think it was just a bug, so that was the good news. So Power Crunch, I really love these. They're my treat. I will, if I'm going to the movies Friday night, I will save up all day and not have one, and have half or one of them. Yeah, the stats are great. So they do have carbs, allow for about 10 carbs of dietary fiber 1, so they have 9 carbs in them, which isn't great. They're not like keto, but I like them, and if I work out, I kind of need them. So anyways, I like the mint and the chocolate mint. I'm spending a lot of time on these because I feel like I'm cheating when I eat them, and keto people might say they're against that, so whatever. After I work out, I'll have some kind of protein, whether I go to lunch and have short ribs, Korean short ribs. I'll have a protein shake. Premier protein shake are good for me because they have a lot of protein. because I still have to reach 90 grams of protein a day with keto, so I have to get that all in. And I'm about 110 fat is what my ratios are on a 13 to 1400 calorie diet. So that's where I'm at. Sometimes when I eat out, I'll have a lettuce wrap burger from Carl's Jr. is my favorite. There's a few other places that have them, but Carl's Jr. is my favorite. So yeah, I like that. I love these little packets of almonds and walnuts. They're 100 calories, although I don't really count calories, but they're nice just to grab and go if you need something. I really like the cocoa roast ones. They have 1 gram of sugar, so they're really good. It gives you a little something sweet, so those are good. Other snacks, I really like the wisps, the Parmesan wisps from Costco. I get mine, and I have a homemade salsa that I made this summer. I know salsa has some carbs, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's that many, and I only have like maybe 10 wisps with that. I love my macadamia nuts, great fat if you're trying to get that fat in. You know, 1/4 of a cup of these has 21 grams of fat. So I try to keep my nut servings to 1 per day. So I'll either have almonds, I'll have macadamia nuts, I'll have some celery with almond butter, whatever it is. I try to keep my nuts to 1 to 2 servings a day. Around 1 is ideal. PB2 I use in baking. I'll get to baking in a second. Hemp hearts is a great also option for breakfast. You can pre-make them in jars, like mason jars, the night before, and they're soaked in coconut oil and I think cream, or there's different recipes. Healthfulpursuit.com has great hemp heart oatmeal recipes that you can make. I don't like the chocolate one because it's somewhat bitter, but there's a pumpkin one and, you know, other recipes. I don't like these. I think they're nasty. I don't like them, but my husband loves them. I'll just put those right back in the cabinet. These are great for traveling. These are like little packets that are pre-measured out of coconut oil that I take on the road, so they're awesome. That's my new favorite thing from Trader Joe's. Lunch, you also have tuna or egg salad. I'll make bacon chips and eat a pickle and some egg salad. Really love that. Love the grass-fed beef from, you know, make tacos or whatever. Actually, I made cheese taco shells the other day. They were awesome. I just got cheese, like Mexican cheese, put it on a Silipat baking sheet, and baked it in the oven for about, I think, 5 minutes. And then afterwards, I peeled it off. Kids' dinner's in the oven. Peeled it off and like formed it over a spoon or something, and it made a taco shell. It was super good. Okay, so that's for, oh, and then I've got my mixed nuts from Costco, salted. Make sure you get salted. So that's that. This is one of my treats. I'll talk about treats for a second. Hey, Love Top, have you guys had this? Oh my gosh, the mint chip is awesome. 70 calories, 2 grams of fat, so not great keto, but you know, you could add some cream or something to it, coconut milk. 12 carbs, but then you minus the dietary fiber, which is 3, and the sugar alcohols is just 4. So 12 minus 3 is 9, minus 4 is 5 grams of carbs, and protein 6. So this is an oatmeal cookie. It's pretty good. I don't like chocolate. Vanilla's okay. Birthday cake's okay. I don't know, I just have a little bit. My husband really likes it. Chocolate. I'm huge on chocolate, just a little square if I need it. I only have 1 treat a day, so just so you know, I'm showing you all these, but I have different options. So Trader Joe's has a really great chocolate. It's 85%. Make sure you have above 80%. 85 is best. The Lindt is a good one, and I love the Theo one. I wish they had an orange one that's above 80. It's 70 and it's orange, but they don't have that. And then also I found these the other day. My husband really likes them. They're sweetened with stevia. So it's 52% cocoa with almonds, and then it's sweetened with stevia, whatever you say it. So that's good. It does have some carbs, but not that many. Actually, it's pretty negative because with the maltitol. Anyways, that's my chocolate situation. Then I have my fat bombs. I'm already at 9:45. Okay. Chocolate chip, cookie, fat bombs. Dipped in cocoa butter. Yum. healthfulpursuit.com. They're called Easter egg chocolate chip cookie dough fat bombs. These ones are like a peanut butter chocolate almond one. Not almond, coconut. And then this is my favorite. I keep them in the freezer. Can't really see. It's raspberries, cream cheese, almond flour, a bunch of good stuff, and then I freeze that, and then I dip them in chocolate. To die for. Okay, so that's that. Those are my sweets. I just have one of those a day, depending on what fat I need, or you know, if I can allow it. Let's talk about cooking for a minute. I do love the cooking oil spray from Trader Joe's, although I use butter very nicely. I have ghee. I haven't used it yet. I don't know how to use it. Someone know how to use ghee? Let me know. I know it's good. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I use PB2 for cooking. Sometimes I made a chocolate cake with PB2. It was pretty dang good. I have some red palm oil. I have not used this yet. I heard it's great with vegetables, sauteing vegetables. I have my MCT oil. I use that sometimes. I don't love it. It makes my stomach blah, blah, blah. Did you like that? Blah, blah, blah. Better stevia. Stevia with French vanilla. I, again, don't love this, but I do use it for baking when it asks for liquid stevia. So use that. These are from New Seasons. They're Lily's dark chocolate, and they are stevia sweetened, and these are great chocolate chips. I have a pumpkin chocolate chip cookie recipe I love to make, so I will use those. I just found today at Fred Meyer, they have coconut flour, like a bigger bag, so much cheaper than Bob's Red Mill. It is 8 grams, no, it's like barely any carbs, sorry, because the fiber, so it's like 3 grams of carb for 2 tablespoons. Anyways, I just use it in baking, so that's great. I also was super happy, hold on a second. Super happy that Costco has almond flour, so that's awesome, and it's super fine, so I like that. Okay, let's talk about sugars for a second. So I had a stevia concoction. I can't find it. It's under my cupboard somewhere. But I also got these two. This one's more of a raw sugar consistency. It's thicker. It's a bigger grain. And this one's more like sugar. It's exactly the consistency of sugar. They're 1-to-1, so whatever you baking, you can just substitute. One of them bothers my tummy, and I can't remember which one, or maybe it's both, but I can't use too much, so I have to be careful of that. I just ordered this from Amazon, Swerve, because it's in many recipes that I use. I have the powdered sugar one, and then I have 2 packets of the granular. So this is a mix, and yeah, like totally zero everything, but I'm trying to see what's in it. Erythritol's in this, and other things. Okay, so it's the same one as this, basically, as Swerve, but one's in a powdered sugar format, and one's in a granular, and so I don't know. A lot of people like it, so I'm gonna start using it. I do bake a lot. I like my cheesecakes and I like my stuff. I really do only have one treat a day, whether it is a slice of something or whatever, and nothing has sugar in it. It's all substituted. I really like recipes from All Day I Dream About Food. That's one of my favorite. She has awesome recipes. I love to cook. It makes me happy, and being able to cook something that's sugar-free and it tastes good makes me super happy. So it makes me feel like I can do this. And, you know, if I need to bring treats to an activity or get together or whatever, I can do it and eat it and not feel guilty. And that for me has been the biggest thing about all of this, is that I just wasn't finding satisfaction in what I was eating, and Keto's finally brought me that. And I know these recipes can be used, my son is super loud right now. These recipes can be used in any journey, really, but for the keto, them being so high fat, it's definitely ideal. So that's all I have for that today, and if you have any questions on where I got anything, just let me know, and I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you next week, hopefully at 2:03. Crossing my fingers. I should never blurt out the number. Anyways, keep it keto, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.